everyone, how you doing today? It's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. Hope you're having a good day. My day's been kind of wild and weird, and I could use a little bit of a Weller Bourbon Battle Part 2. So, you see 2 bottles here, 3 glasses. We've got Weller Special Reserve, the Antique 107, and the third one is Weller 12, a buddy of mine out in Idaho on my recent trip has a bottle of Weller 12. I did try it out there, so this is not a first taste video, and wasn't really, but he gave me a sample. Wasn't too thrilled with it, but you know what? Hey, I want to do a video, and that's what I'm going to do. So, let's see what we got. I need this. I need to have this battle. And yeah, so let's see what we got. And obviously I poured these before I started the video. Let them breathe a little bit. Special Reserve is 90 proof. I believe the Weller 12 year is also 90 proof. And the Antique 107, did I just say 90 proof on the 12 year? And the Antique 107, of course, is 107 proof. And, you know, when I was out west, in California, went to a couple of liquor stores where they're not regulated in California. So, you know, your general stuff that you get, your everyday stuff, even Buffalo Trace is about $25-$30. And that's a shelfer out there at Buffalo Trace. I'm pointing over there because it's over there on my shelf. But man, Weller Special Reserve in California. Here it's $23 for a bottle. Let's just say 25. It's like in the $23 to $25 range. Out there, $200. I brought for a buddy of mine in California, Frankie, bought him a bottle of Weller Special Reserve. Figured as a gift, and he knows how much it costs out there. He was very generous to me in a trade deal because it's $200 out there. The Antique 107, $50 here, $300 in California. That's not a $300 bottle of bourbon. I'd say 75 on the high side. And then the Antique, or the Weller 12 year, 2, 3, they sell this, they list this for about $400. The white label I saw for $1,000. So, you know, fortunately here, even though we can't get it as readily here in Ohio as some areas, we don't have to pay that kind of moolah for this stuff. Wheated bourbon mash bill. As always, the Buffalo Trace Distillery does not like to reveal what exactly their mash bills are. So here we go. I do enjoy these two. This one let me down a little bit, but you know what? I did some sampling that evening. I'll give it another try. So, looking at the colors are all pretty similar. The Antique 107 looks the darkest of them all. Special Reserve. Oh, so nice. I really enjoy the Weller Special Reserve because it does have a nice lighter flavor to it. But it's a really nice bourbon. It's a little sweet. It's got that bit of an ethanol up front, but that sweet sweetness makes it a really nice pour. I also gifted a bottle to my youngest brother-in-law, my wife's youngest brother, Johnny, and because he's a bourbon newbie, and then my wife's oldest brother, Jimmy, is also been getting into bourbon. If I had known that, I would have gifted him a bottle of, he was in love with this Middle West Spirits Michelob One straight wheated bourbon. He loved that. I gotta get him a bottle of that somehow. But he said he would pay, like, this is to him a $50 bottle. He's agreed it's not $200, but it's better than the MSRP shelf price of 23. um, so that is so good. Again, I've enjoyed the Weller Special Reserve quite a bit the last couple of years. Antique 107. Man, still a nice, lighter, but beefier flavor, spicy and nice, elegant. Not a $300 bourbon by any means. I would not pay $300 for a bourbon. Um, but man, that is just nice. A true, really nice, elegant bourbon, weeded bourbons. Man, it's like the Special Reserve kind of beefed up a bit. Depth of flavor. It's got that real nice sweetness up front, spiciness, but it's a softer spice than, let's say, a high rye bourbon. Um, just a nice, satisfying, elegant special occasion bourbon. Um, you know, I don't even know how to say it. It's like a single barrel version of this. I would say that's that elegant and nice. Um, the Weller 12. Um, hmm. Hmm. It's kind of like the in between. The in between of, like, we would stick that in between these two. Um, hmm. um, it is decent. I can't even really define. The best I can say is that it's a be in between these two. It's softer than the 107, but a little more aggressive than the Special Reserve. So it's kind of like, am I missing anything? Well, I'm missing having a bottle of it up on my shelf. um, let's see. Compared to the 107, it's pretty one dimensional. Um, it tastes a little bit more malt forward. It's a little bit more harsh. It's actually, to me, a little bit more harsh than the Special Reserve. Special Reserve to me is a little bit smoother and softer than the Weller 12. So in actuality, like I said, I'm not really missing out on anything. Um, if you see, but if you see any of them, I would grab them at street price or MSRP price. I think this is also a, not this one, but Weller 12, I think, is also a $50 bottle. So, but if you had to choose one over the other in that price range, I would go for the Antique 107. Unless, of course, you got one and you want to get the 12. But to me, you're not really missing much by missing out on the 12. There's better bourbons out there, and it's weird because I didn't think I would be disappointed in the Weller 12. But again, I think that's just a lot of the Buffalo Trace hype and bourbon community hype. Um, But for me, the clear winner is the Antique 107 right there, peeps. So there you go. Um, hope this video made some sense to you. These two are my favorites. I could do without the Weller 12. It is decent. Again, nice to have on the shelf. But you know how it is. So anyway, until next time, it's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. I hope your next pour is your best pour. And again, if you see any Wellers, grab them. They're good values as long as you're not overpaying. So I'll catch you next time. Thanks again for watching. Hey everyone, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe so you can be notified of future videos as they drop. Thanks for watching.